to the Movement Library Reformer Edition. Today we're going to be looking at an extended, more open hip flexor stretch. So this is not as strict as one of the previous ones. This is about really opening up both the legs and using the carriage to move backwards and forwards and really get a good generalized stretch through the legs. So on the fold machine, I am on a medium to light spring. So on the fold, it is a green spring. I'm then going to set myself up with my back knee still resting on the carriage and my front foot just in line with the foot of the machine. I'm going to get my hands onto the foot bar. Now, even though this is not your very strict hip flexor stretch, we still want to think about pelvic placement to ensure a good effective stretch of the hip flexors. So I'm going to think about sticking that tailbone out, big inhale, exhale, tuck it away. I'm going to maintain that as I start to slide the carriage back. The difference being with the strict stretch is I'm now actually allowing my hips to slide back as well. And now what I'm going to experience is hopefully a little bit of hip flexor and quad stretch in my back leg, and then also quite a bit of opening in this hamstring, possibly up into the glute. Now, for many of us, this will be absolutely fine, but if you are feeling like you need a little bit more space, then taking the hands down to the railing is absolutely fine, holding for a few seconds and then coming back up. Now, depending on your range, okay, you might want to push the legs to go a little bit straighter, okay, exploring that. That's absolutely fine. What I encourage with this is to always ensure tailbone tucked away, bottom knee is still leading. It's still the first thing to slide away before the pelvis starts moving back and the front leg starts straightening, okay? You want to try and keep that order of things. So just looking at it on the other side, I'm still kneeling down. I've got my front foot forward. I'm still going to take a second to tuck that tailbone away. Then it is the knee that slides back first. It's leading the charge. And now I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to open up my front hamstring a little bit more. I'm going to see how I feel. Maybe I want to drop a hand down to the rail. I want to make sure that I'm still quite square to the machine, not opening up the hips. Pause for a second and then come all the way back up. So that is your extended or more open hip flexor stretch. I always recommend doing the strict one for a few reps before flowing into the more open one. If you're unsure on what your strict hip flexor stretch looks like, pop back into the playlist and find it. Make sure you understand the difference between isolating into the hip flexor and opening up both of the legs.